Hey, what's up, guys? We're at Oblivion Games with Raul Ramos. Sorry for flooding your inbox. I think his deck profile of number 4 filmed in the day.
That's right.
Yeah, we had a huge showing at the Kissimmee Regionals. I think it was, 313 players?
313.
313, yeah. It's a solid turnout for pretty much the end of the mid-season there, so 9 rounds.
I was very excited to see a lot of faces that I haven't seen in a while, or like a lot of new faces. Definitely is showing like a big growth in the player base and here in Florida.
Yeah,
so
it
definitely
literally
really
felt like a family reunion.
Yeah, a ton of people. It was great. I had a great time. Raul with Team Oblivion. I decided to play Block Dragon BA.
How'd you do?
I got 8th place.
Did you do better than the inventor?
I don't know I know I came up with this deck by myself. I don't really. I just don't ask me why I played this deck. I just want to play like a fun deck. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to Ryan. He's the one that got me hyped about this deck.
It fit your playstyle, very skillless, right?
It's very skillless, yeah. And it's I like how like you have a game plan and then you mill something different and then the game plan changes and then you choose that skillless route. It's always
all
changing,
simple.
Yeah.
It's so simple. The lines of plays are easy.
Yeah. Just summon tour guide. You'll always see it, guaranteed.
Of course.
Yeah.
Sick one.
Let's
get into it.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to get I wanted to take like a fun deck. I just wanted my invite. I was not expecting this at all. Don't tell me how I got there. Let's get to it. Field center, side duck. That was me throughout like the whole 9 rounds, just figuring out what to do with this deck. All right, so best card in the deck, obviously Block Dragon. My playstyle was just abuse this card as much as possible. I always wanted more Earths and Graves to bring him back. 3 Mathematicians. Like Ryan says in his profile, this card's just infinitely better than Scrap Recycler because a lot of times this just gets normal summon, it gets impermanence, and you're just like, thank God, now I don't have to like deal with my Saruja getting impermanence. And you just keep going. You already have a ton of extenders, and you just like send Glow Up Bolt, guaranteed that Inferior Beast. This card's insane. I love it. Or just normal summon it, and then I break, but that's fine. I draw a card when they kill it. It's cool. Another favorite, just Gallus. I wish I could play like just 9 Gallus in the deck. It mills you a card. I revealed the Nibiru with this. I burned for 2,200. Like what? This card's insane. It's a nerf, mills, level 3. Just great. Like in time too. Never went to time really, but like this card, it could come up in that. The 4 rocks. This card's insane. 1,900 attack. It's how? Why? What? Fossil Dino broken against an Orcus player. I Gizmek. I didn't really have much in my hand, so it was kind of like a break. So I special summoned Gizmek during their turn, and then in my turn I normal summoned Fossil Dino, and just poke, and then like they had to out it. Eventually they. They summoned a Symbol Skeleton and beat over it, but like that set him back so much that I was able to like do more plays and stuff. The Danger package, I love these guys. I wish there were more Dangers. I just love them. Like, a lot of times you just have a bunch of cards you want to engrave, and then they just do the job for you. And I got really lucky with that. Of course, they're level 3s, great extenders. A lot of times just summon Math, it gets Ash. And then I just reveal one of these guys, keep going, make a board. Really good. Tour guide, I wish I opened it more, but I guess I opened it just enough. Really the best opener. 2 Finish Rhino Warriors. This card's insane too. It's almost like you summon this, you special summon something else, and then when you make your beanie or whatever, you send something. So it's great to open this card or that, or just.
If it's so great, why not 3?
Why not 3? I don't know. Ryan said 2, so I just went with 2. Maybe I'll mess around, playtest 3 in the future. We'll see. I don't know. There's a lot of fun to be had with this deck. For the Burning Abyss, I just played these 3. I'm a very like YOLO player, so like I didn't play the other one. Like in case you draw these, I was just like, you know what? If I draw it, I'll just hopefully send Edge Gem Sabers and stack it back on top of the deck, and then do my plays. Then I don't know. Yeah, and the best advice to not cut this guy. This guy's amazing. Farfa is great. I'm so glad I didn't cut it. It came up a lot. This is a great card. It's also a great extender if you really need it. So yeah, that's it for those. The one Gizmek, absolutely insane. Just block dragon and this to make Dingirsu. Because sometimes you don't get that many block dragons because it's only at 3. Can't believe people play it at 2. It's insane. Lesson Orion, I played this guy. I'd rather them be Earths. Honestly, I'd probably take them out for Earths. But there was this time that I literally just opened this in a game 3, and I was just like special. This is the best feeling ever, special. And keep going off with the rest of my hand. It's not bad cards, but it's just it really hurts that they're not Earth. Like I said, my playstyle, I really just love abusing the block dragon and need a lot of Earths engraved to do that. Sea Archiver, I love this card. I always made sure this guy was engraved just so I can abuse it. And if I sometimes I milled it, sometimes I just send it with Sherbini, and then this is a really great overall card to have. I'm glad this was in the deck for sure. Even though he's water, it's alright. Global is insane. I love milling from. I sometimes just use his effect so I could get another card engraved and then keep going off. Card's insane. Dodscaper 2. I love
Shout
this
out
little
Starfoil.
guy. Yeah, Starfoil. Gotta high ready him. Yeah, this guy's MVP. The whole day, I'll banish it, bring him back, and then leave him engraved for next turn, so I can abuse his second effect. And then it was just great. He helped me make so many Sarujas. It's insane. Giant Rex, love this guy. Banish, bring him back, leave him engraved for next turn. I definitely didn't like for him to get banished and just for him to be left there. I always wanted unless I had to.
Left in reserves.
Yeah. Mecha Lion. This guy is great. I think I milled him more than I sent him, honestly.
I feel that.
Or I drew him and it just dangered him away, and it's.
Did you ever mill it with Gallus?
I can't neither confirm nor deny. I don't remember. The whole event's a big blur. I don't know how I got there. I love these two. They're just great. They're extenders. They're level 3 Earth. If they weren't once per turn, this deck would be broken. 3 seconds light. As Ryan said in his profile, this is one of those cards where you just start doing your plays, because you don't want to seconds light and draw a graph or something. So this was always oh, okay, I'm done doing my plays. Okay, let me draw 2 extra cards and see what I do with those. Card's great.
Here's the extra splice.
Ooh, here's mine was a little bit different. I made 3 Ash, and Ash was just MVP the whole time. Sometimes I'll just normal summon Ash, special one of these guys, and just go off from there. And then Ashing Sanctum was really clutch against Melvin. There's so many cards. Ash it also, when I was playing an Orcus player, they did the whole play or whatever, and then they only ended up with a Nightmare Engrave, and then during my turn they went Nightmare to try to blow up my field with the thing, and I was Ash, and then I just made Boral Sword, killed them.
That's strong.
One Nibiru, I can't say anything. The best thing that this Nibiru did was get milled off Gallus and burn for 2200. I can't. He's probably really good. I don't know. I play a lot of decks that don't really care about this guy, so I don't know. I'll probably just cut it for something else.
What was the logic behind the one Nibiru?
You said play 43 cards, and I was at 42, so Nibiru made it 43.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It worked. And it worked. I played 42 cards at the regional. I did horrible.
Look at
I played
that.
44.
Play
Yeah, I played 44 at Jacksonville, and I also drew horrible. 43 is literally the golden ratio. It's incredible.
No, this card's insane. I took out the clowns. When I was playtesting hands, a lot of the bad hands were just like clowns in the hand. I just I can't go off with this. So I just took them out. I don't know if I missed them or not. I guess more play testing will reveal that. Team Oblivion. Right, extra deck, Levier. Sometimes I didn't even need a Levier the Fossil Dino. I just made Levier to bring back like a lost really good card, like Giant Rex or something. This card's insane. Dante, I love the mills. The mills are crazy.
#gold.
Yeah, sometimes I left him on the field when like my hands was really good because he's 25 attack. That's a lot, and he can be switched to defense with Boral Sword. So that's also relevant. Dweller never made it.
Would you rather be a Beatrice?
Nah.
No?
Now, there was one time where I was like, oh man, I wish I had Beatrice, but then I was like, nah, I'll be fine. But yeah, Beatrice is, I think when that happened, it's like I actually drew the Farfa was an extender, so it wasn't like I had that play, but I mean.
Well, I mean, not all the time Farfas were sending. You can just
Yeah.
make it just to send a block dragon or something worthwhile on your opponent's turn.
Yeah.
I think like Beatrice enough sometimes is fear. I remember one time a guy, he was playing Thunder Dragon, and I left my Beatrice in defense, and he was like, "Oh, that summons like the big Dante,"
Yeah,
and
sure
I
it does.
yeah, and I neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah.
And he left it on the field for a time. I was like, "Oh my god, don't worry, I still lost that game."
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Beatrice is scary. I don't think we have the extra deck space for the big Dante as well. This card's insane. He's a Link 2. Like, he's a Link 2. This card is insane. Just like the easiest Appaloosas all day with this guy. We're like, Seer, bring him back. Make like Appaloosa with 3, and like that was usually enough to like seal like a lot of games. I never really liked making Appaloosa like as a first thing. I like using Appaloosa to like seal games because like a lot of times like I think like this one time I had to make an Appaloosa because that's the only play I had, and it just got impermanent. So I'm just like, oh, that's cool. But yeah, this guy's insane. He's once per turn, so if you bring him back later, next turn you get to send another level 3. It's absurd. Cerberus, love this guy. Like Earth, sometimes I made him just because he's an Earth, and I needed another Earth and Block Dragon. Because like I said for the 3rd time, I love abusing Block Dragon. There's a Phoenix. I really wish I would have Phoenix a Super Poly, but I just got really ignorant. I had like everything. I was just like, my board was broken, and it was just like Phoenix and Boral Sword in the extra deck, and I could have just made it and gotten rid of the back row. But I was just ignorant. I was like, I don't need a Phoenix, and then I got Super Polyed. And then he was left at 100 life points, and then he came back and killed me. That was like the same game. That was the same game where I Gallus and I milled the Sekka's Light. It only
When he's at
happened once.
100?
He was yeah.
Yep.
So I earlier in the duel, I Gallus hit a Sekka's Light. I was like, dang, I really wanted that. And then later on, the game progressed, and then he was at 100, and then it went to him, and then he killed me. Shout out to Carlos. That was the Pendulum player.
There's
Did really
literally
well.
any card you could have hit with Gallus, and he would have been a corpse.
Yeah, because later
Literally
on
anything.
it would have. Yeah, it's but it happens. I was just happy it only happened once. Unicorn, I love this card. I'm like that's one of the cards that like not everyone plays it, but like I'm so glad I did, because there are times where like your hand's just bad and you like you do your starting play and you like Phoenix and you bring back Shirobini and then you make a unicorn and you like they just help you. They really helped me get all the stuff that I had in my hand that I wanted to engrave.
Mm-hmm. So we noticed that you chose to play Unicorn over the BLS Link. Any reason for that, or?
I forgot about the BLS Link. I have it somewhere in my binder. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
do you think you would change out the Unicorn for the BS Link, or
no,
BLS,
no,
or like an Abyss Dweller?
I don't know, because Abyss Dweller Abyss Dweller is one of those like win hard cards. Like if I'm doing all my plays and I have literally everything, and I have so many resources in grave where I can banish 2 Gigantes and make an Abyss Dweller, it's like I'm already like.
You're already
I don't
ahead.
know.
It's unnecessary. Yeah.
But
maybe later you'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out with some more play testing. I love Curious. I try to make him whenever I had the resources to make him. He's insane. Sends anything. Mills 3. I love his mills. Against Melvin, I milled like absolute stones. It was Gizmek, Dotscaper, and Giant Rex. When I already had Block Dragon, I think I sent Glow Up Bulb with it. It was like I already had everything, and then I milled that. I was just like, wow, disrespectful. 2 not matching rarity Sarujas. That way I can keep track of like how many Sarujas I'm going into. Just kidding, I didn't have another secret. Yeah, Saruja was insane. Even like when a lot of times on the first Saruja, I'd use his effective special summon something like relevant or whatever, just to like get feel for the second one, or like for the Appaloosa that was coming. Because usually if I'm making 2 Sarujas, I usually have enough for an Appaloosa as well. Boral Sword MVP. I probably won half the games this weekend with Boral Sword. It was just insane. It was just like, oh, I can. Like my hands weren't even that good, and even though, and even just make this with a block dragon, a lot of times was just game with it. Appaloosa, I wouldn't cut it. This is the only card I would cut. Abramax, he's really good. I don't know. I don't think it fits my playstyle, and like I never made him. I tried to make him once, but I didn't have like the resources because I had already blown through the Cerberus and Phoenix, so I didn't have any other like Link 2s to make with him. And then
it doesn't have to be a Link 2.
I tried making him with this. But like when I was thinking of that line of play, I was just like, no, I could just do this instead and kill them. So I did that instead. Because he was at less than 3,000, and this would have done it. And of course, Naturia Beast, insane. Made it against the Pendulum player, but he drew he drew purple poison in a 60-card deck, and there's nothing you can do about that.
Dingirsu.
No, I didn't see it once.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
As far as the side, 3 Lancia. I love this card. This card's insane. I wouldn't change it. 3 Drone Lock. Love this card as well. I wouldn't change it. 2 Nibiru. I would probably just I just played 2. Like a lot of times I just sided 1 in and just left 1 in because I don't want to see 2 Nibirus in my hand. So like I have no idea why I sided 3. There's this one time I sided 3 and it came in clutch. I had an Ash and Nibiru, and it was just like there's no way my opponent's doing anything. It was an Orcus player. I let him do everything and then I just Nibiru'd him. And then during my turn, he tried to like Nightmare, and I was like Ash, and then that was just a wrap. I think it was like Frank Nicola did that too. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
You shouldn't be.
Twin Twisters. I didn't side this. I sided it like once. I think this is what like cost me one of my losses against the True Draco player that went undefeated to the last round. Teammate got revenge on me, but he was a really cool guy. Shout outs to him. Congrats on doing that well. I left Sekka's Light and I didn't side this in because I was thinking like the other stuff I sided was gonna be enough. No, every time I saw Sekka's Light, I wish it would have been a Twin Twister. So I was just like mis-siding on my part. 2 Raw Sphere mode. Never really sided it, even though I played against Pendulums because it was they won the die roll, they went first, and then I was going first, so I wasn't gonna side it. I think that was it. And then 2 Kaijus, I never sided them either. Looking at Ryan's profile, should probably play 2 Earths, but this is just what I had at the moment. And then so I just winged it. I did all right.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Team Oblivion, everyone, Ryan for helping me with the deck. All the Tampa players, congratulations, y'all did terrific. Let's see, anything else?
What do we got up on the horizon? What events we going to?
Probably gonna hit some events in like January, February, probably February for like the UDS. So yeah, definitely look forward to seeing everyone there.
Yeah, look out for us.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Raul. It's been awesome.